Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the faithful elect. This is your brother Imad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Now, as you can see in the title, alright, and you see this video here, a video that the brother sent the link in the group chat, alright, brother Yakal, alright. He's a very edifying brother. You all should take him in, alright. Now this here is just to show you how these women, you women actually, are going to face in this time to come, alright, because all you are very proud, all you're very proud in these times. And for some of y'all who are out there seeing these women proud, and wondering when it is they will start to humble themselves, they're going to start to humble themselves when it is the economy crashes and when no food can put on the table, when men start to get taken up and drafted out there to go to war, when when men start to go out there for war, when men taken up and had to go and try to find food and then coming back. Why? Because they get unalived, alright, who pass away from famine, who pass away from the sword and so forth. These are the things that is coming, and you women will start to understand, why men are so important, alright, and why it's not good for all the women to be out there on all their own and whatnot, but under a man. Alright, so let's play the video and you're gonna see. Pay attention to the man who walk in. All them women. Bam. Unexpected. They look like a teenager or something. And then them Sims running behind them. But all that is spirits created for vengeance. Look at that face, It's just spirits. Alright? It's just spirits created for vengeance, you see in there. Alright? Let's get the book of Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Alright? And who created this spirit that passing and just, clouting these women, as a spirit on the left hand side, serving out what? Judgment, and it's only women. Now some of you will look at that and get extremely mad, but guess what? There's spirits that are created for vengeance from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He's the one who does these things, Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? The Lord has done it. Alright? So you all out there who think that, you know, people going out there and doing their things on their own thoughts, you know. No. Man's going is of the Lord. How a man could understand his own way. Alright? Alright, it says here, verse 29, fire, hail, famine, and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, you know, the modern day sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Alright? And that last part, punishing the wicked to destruction. Punishing the wicked to destruction. So all these women, you know, who get in this judgment here, you know, is actually, you know, is actually because what? They did something wrong. Alright? The Lord is not a respecter of person. So you can't look at things carnally and say, well, you know, that person's so innocent. You know, you basically lean on your own understanding as the scripture talk about, you know. You're leaning on your own understanding because you're looking at things like carnally. You're looking at things like the so-called white man. He is a carnal man. But a lot of you jakes out there, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, or they're baptized with Esau Edom spirit, you know, with that foolish way of thinking. Can't even think on all your own, you know, leaning on all your own understanding and telling all yourself, you know, that is wickedness that happened there. Alright? But the Lord don't look at you, you know, at your outwards. He don't look at your outward appearance, you know. He already know how he created you. Alright? So all those add-ons and whatnot all the women is want to be having on, you know, these eyelashes, long eyelashes, you know. Some of they looking like Snuffy from Sesame Street. Some of they looking like them gremlins, you know. Come on, and all they feel all they looking beautiful. No. It have nothing natural there. A set of glue and makeup that these things just make you more dotish because it has chemicals in these things that is, you know, it has chemicals in these shampoos and in these makeups that always be putting all over the face, you know, and only thinking that only doing something correct. There's the book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 34, and it reads, Then Peter opened his mouth and said, Of a truth, I perceive that power is no respecter of persons. Alright? So the Lord is no respecter of persons. You know? All the nice clothes, all the, you know, the hairstyle, all the lip gloss and the lipstick and the perfume and all them dotishness, you know. You sit down there and you're thinking you're doing something correct, you know. It have nothing natural on you, you know. A lot of fake things on all you. And all they're doing a bunch of wickedness. Who knows? You know, who knows that especially this last one here. This girl probably must, you know, have a husband, you know. Or as all they say, have a boyfriend, you know. Or she probably she like the same kind, you know. So she might look innocent, you know, but in her heart she's wicked. Alright? And the Lord is judging her by sending a spirit that is created for vengeance. I'm gonna get a quick scripture here, but this is not a long video I'm making here. This is let's get, let me see, Proverbs 30 and 20. It says here, such such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. You see that? And this is how basically 99.99999.1% of all your women out there are like that. You understand? The Lord knows all you better than all you know all yourself. So when all you think that all you could outsmart somebody out there, outsmart a man of the Lord, you know, guess what? You can't. Alright? Because all your ways, you know, are vain and wicked. It's only evil, it's only wickedness that comes through all your mind. So no matter how innocent somebody looks out there, you know, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. He is going to smite you if it is you do something wrong. Alright? And all they do is do one thing wrong, or they do many things wrong. Alright? Now let's get the book Isaiah. And we'll close it off with this one. Chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, Because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. You know, that's the way all leaders want to be. Alright? Therefore, the Lord Yahweh will smite this. Hey, let me show you something here. The Lord Yahweh will smite this with his scalp, or with his scalp, the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And what you seeing here? You know, they getting the crown. You know, they getting the crown literally take off. You understand? Watch. This one sit down. You know? This one run off. And if finally that crown got took off. You could see here, verse 17, Therefore the Lord Yahweh will smite with his scalp the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts. In that day, the Lord Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their claws, you know, all the nails, and their wrong tires like the moon, you know, or the ass, you know, or the ass is grass. The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings. I'm going to jump down. Verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. You know? And all this is going to happen in Jacob trouble time. Alright? Because Jacob trouble time is almost at hand. Alright? You're seeing famine in the word coming up. And after famine and the word come up, you're going to see Jacob trouble really start to kick off. Alright? Where it's already in the making. People will start to get snatched up. Or they will start to lose all your husbands. Or they will lose all your simps that is always run to all your rescue. You know? Or they're going to lose all these things. You women out there. You know? Some of they're going to get gripped. You know, I can't say the word, but all you know what I'm saying. Some of they're going to get gripped. You know, because the jail cells and all is going to get loose. All these things is going to take place. Klaus Schwab, he came out and he said that it's going to have a lot of chaos. You know, and they had to prepare themselves for chaos. So these devils and them know what they are doing. They literally doing these things, you know. But it's really the Lord who pushing them to do that. So when Yahushua return, you know, he's going to take them out and is going to restore back order onto this earth, you know. Now let me continue here. It says, and it shall come to pass, verse 24, Isaiah 3 and 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of girdle a rent, and instead of well set here, baldness. Alright, so all your weave, your different shit that you like to put on your head and say, you know, is yours, you know, you pay for it and all that shit, you know. Guess what? It was somebody else own, and then some of these other things always be put on all your head, you know, is a bunch of witchcraft, you know. Things that, you know, they take up from the ground and they just, you know, made, you know, is hard plastic, is some kind of nonsense, you know. Easy to catch a fire and all kind of shit. Alright? When it is all, you don't have these access to these things anymore. You know, some of all, well, most, especially black Israelite woman, you know, most of all they don't have hair on all their head, you know. All their head patchy when it is all they take off all their weave and whatnot, you know. So when all they don't have these things to put on all their head, what do you think men will see? Baldness, you know. It says here, instead of sweet, Salakia, instead of his stomach, a girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. Huh. And this cartoon, you know, that long time ago that it used to show the how name it used to go by, the cabbage, this cabbage or the, alright, look the cartoon here, alright, Garbage Pail Kids, you know. I don't know why this pop in my head, you know. So you all women and them will be like, you know, garbage, you know, or they're gonna be like garbage. No one would want to stand or be near you all, you know, because it's only stink you will be smelling, you know. It says here, and instead of, I read that part over already, verse 25, and it says here, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Alright, so they're gonna be like nothing. Alright, or they're gonna be like nothing. Some of them will be even unalive, you know, in the streets. People crossing over all there, like, you know, like nothing. Birds eating from all here and all these kind of things. Let me get the Good News Bible. Alright, this Isaiah 3, and we're going down starting from 25. It says, and the men of the city, yes, even the strongest men, will be killed in war. Alright, you see that? So a lot of you all men, you know, your simp men, you know, your strong men, you the ones who you that have the little blinkies and whatnot, that only believe that could protect only in that day, you know, they will be all killed out. Alright? And in famine also. It says here, the city gates will mourn and cry, and the city itself will be like a woman sitting on the ground, stripped naked. Alright, so hey, are you going to feel it in that time? Are you going to feel it? You know, all the Garbage Pail Kids. Are you going to feel it? Now let's just watch this over again, and I'll close it off.
So the spirit's created for vengeance, you know. And I can't say I'm sorry for you all women, you know, because it's only judgment. The Lord is not a respecter of person. Alright? You don't care. You can look how nice, you can smell how sweet, you can do all these things. But when judgment reach your door, you're going to get it. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.